G'day everyone, welcome back to Shane's Shed. Got the Outlander up here, getting an oil change. You know what that means. It is time for another update to the Valvoline Restore and Protect usage. Now this is drain number 2 on this, so it's going to be the third refill. Fortunately for you guys, I've had to drop the sump off, well the lower part of the sump anyway, just due to a slight oil weep, so we can get the camera up and have a look in there. It's probably not as clean as what I was hoping compared to the top of the engine, if you recall some of my previous videos. But before we get in, have a look at that, let's just have a bit of a recap of why we're using this Restore and Protect. So if you followed my previous videos, you remember that this has got a little bit of an oil usage issue. So between services, I'm topping up probably, well, historically about 3 litres of oil in 10,000 kilometre sort of rough intervals. So previously with the Restore and Protect, once I started using that, it was showing maybe some early signs of slowing down. It wasn't really that conclusive. This time around, since the last service, I'm still topping up 3 times and about 1 litre each time. So it's using a reasonable amount of oil, so like 3 litres between services. Like, it's not excessive, but it's nice if you don't have to top it up at all. But interesting enough, like the first distance to top up was just under 3,500 Ks, and the remaining 2 top ups after that were give or take by a couple hundred Ks, right on 3,000 kilometre intervals, but before needing a top up. So nothing seems to have really changed at this stage. It's still same old, same old. So there doesn't seem to have been any real benefit with the Restore and Protect so far. Let's have a look at the bottom of the engine, because previously at the top of the engine it looked pretty schmick. The bottom, it's still okay, but not as good as the top. I'm hoping this looks okay on camera. I've got enough light. I'm trying not to cast any shadows, but oil pump is fairly well in the way of blocking any sort of vision really up to the crank. Now, unfortunately, this little gap here is about all I can see, like sort of up into the crank. The light isn't really going to do much justice in having a look in there. But yeah, anyway, it is what it is. But you can see, like all along here, well, that's quite a layer of varnish all the way around. It does look pretty dark relative to the top of the engine. It's good news is there's nothing really building up on the suction strainer, so no sludge, gunk or anything like that. So the oil is not having any detrimental effect on the pickup. But the overall look at that, I wouldn't expect too much spray to dislodge and block that anyway. So apologies, I didn't really have the sump off at the very start for a bit of a comparison. This is just an opportune that I had to take it off and have a look in there. At the moment, yeah, look, I'm not sure that oil was actually doing as much as what I sort of read into the hype at this stage. I don't know. What do you think? Throw your comments below. Tell me what you think. The only thing I haven't really done is cut the filter open. To be honest, I'm not sure there's much point. We're probably not going to see anything significantly different than we've seen before. I'll probably still cut it open to have a look, but I'm not going to film it because there's probably, like I said, not a huge amount of benefit. So yeah, anyway, at the moment, I'm sort of on the fence whether this oil is actually doing much for this particular engine. I don't think there's much benefit at this stage, but I'll still keep using it. We'll still keep doing a few more updates and see where it goes to. Still got the Hyundai Accent with the Gamma engine that's still running it, so I think that may be a better case for this with its cleaning abilities, but I don't know. We'll see how we go. Thanks very much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hey, if you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down, whatever. But definitely throw your comments below. Tell me what you think's going on. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, people.